being more agile. A lot of managers actually really hate agile. It's interesting because this is a huge problem for the adoption of agile methods and the improvement of work environments. So, what are some of the reasons managers hate agile? Well, number one, there's so many executive demands about transitioning to agile, adopting agile, being more agile, which usually means added expectations about higher productivity and faster change, which is stressful for everyone. Another common reason for managers to hate agile, a lot of people have actually had a bad experience with it. They've done dark Scrum or dark Kanban, where it's actually just an excuse for really nasty micromanagement or completely pointless meetings, or all of the things that people hear about when Scrum and Kanban and other agile methods are applied badly in an organization. And agile is old enough now that a lot of people have had that kind of bad experience. A third reason that a lot of managers hate agile is because it does indeed challenge a huge amount about how managers do their work. If a manager is really comfortable with a kind of traditional management approach that includes things like performance reviews, making plans and strategies, dealing with budgets, hiring and firing people, the dynamics change an enormous amount to create a good agile environment. And that's tough. That's a lot of change and stress for a manager to go through. And to top it off, there's a lot of agile practitioners out there who kind of resent managers and think that managers shouldn't exist. But there's even a no management hashtag out there in the agile community. The fourth reason that a lot of managers really hate agile is because they have to spend money to work in this new way with training, coaching. They're very concerned about how they're going to be evaluated on the return on investment of that spend. And with agile, a lot of times it's not clear. How do I know if this is working? How am I going to be able to justify the $1 million that I spent on training and coaching and consulting for my staff when the agile coaches are telling me that it's all about the happiness of my staff, which you can kind of manage and measure, but it's soft. And so a lot of managers hate agile. They hate it because of the stress of executive demands to be agile. They hate it because they've had a bad experience with it or they know someone who has. They hate it because it threatens their own work as a manager. They hate it because it's expensive. It's not easy to overcome those things. There's a lot of people out there giving really bad advice, doing really bad training, not delivering results that are measurable, and it does kind of suck. So if you're a manager or a manager who's had that kind of bad experience, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to share with you some things that might help, that will actually help make that better if you're a manager stuck in that situation. Anyway, I personally love Agile. I've seen it do incredible things, both in terms of business results and the happiness of teams. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight and a little bit of empathy for why managers might be resistant to Agile. They've got some good reasons.